2 years ago, I watched a promotion launch with serious backing. $2 million budget, former UFC fighters, major venue deals. They had everything you think you need to succeed. They lasted exactly 4 events. The problem wasn't money or talent. The problem was they were guessing instead of following a system. They thought if they threw enough money at the right fighters, success would just follow. But that's not how entertainment business works. What they didn't have was a systematic approach to the 6 core elements every successful fight promotion needs. Today, I'm walking you through each one, starting with the pillar that trips up 80% of new promotions. And if you think it's about finding better fighters, you're already making the same mistake they did. Pillar 1, product differentiation. So most promotions fail at pillar 1. They become commodities. We're MMA but with different shorts. We're boxing but in a different city. That's not differentiation. That's basically just existing. When we created Karate Combat, we didn't just put karate in an octagon. We redesigned the entire experience. Full contact karate in a pit, not in a cage. Cinematic production that felt like a movie. People were saying, oh my god, this is like fight sports. We created something unmistakably ours. Same we did with dirty boxing. We didn't just do boxing with small gloves. We did the small gloves, but emphasized on the clinch work, emphasized on the elbows and ground and pound. So completely different fighting dynamics. Each promotion needs to answer the question, what makes your fights unmistakably yours? But having a unique product means nothing if people can't properly experience it. Which brings us to the pillar that most promotions completely underestimate. Pillar 2, production as product. Here's what most promoters don't understand. Production isn't just about looking professional. It's about creating an emotional experience. I learned this during our early Karate Combat events. We had incredible action, but our camera work was treating it like a regular sporting event instead of entertainment. Fans don't just want to see technique, they want to feel the impact, the drama, the story unfolding. So once we shifted from documenting these fights to creating cinematic experiences, everything changed. The same fights that got 50,000 views with standard production were getting 500,000 views with storytelling focused production. But perfect production is worthless if your content dies after fight night. And this is where most fight promotions leave money on the table. Pillar 3, content that travels. So your event happens for one night, but your content needs to live forever. Most promotions think their job ends when the final bell rings, but that's exactly backwards. I plan every fight with a question. What 30-second moment will people share? That clip will be seen by more people than attended your event. One clip will travel more than the entire stream of the event. That moment is your real product. This means planning camera angles for highlights, coaching fighters on memorable moments, even designing your venue with social sharing in mind. Most promotions hope for viral moments. We systematically create them. I actually break down the exact viral content creation process in my other video, Why Most Fight Promotions Fail. Definitely check that out after this one. Viral content alone won't keep the lights on. This is where the business gets really interesting. Let's move on to pillar 4, multiple revenue streams. Here is the harsh math. Ticket sales alone don't work. I've seen promotions sell out 5,000 seats and still lose money. Successful promotions stack revenue like a house of cards. Gate receipts, streaming rights, sponsorship, merchandise, licensing deals, you name it. Dirty Boxing generates revenue through venue partnerships, sponsored deals, streaming rights, and international distribution. Each event strengthens multiple revenue streams simultaneously. But all the revenue in the world won't save you if fans don't connect with your fighters. And this is where storytelling becomes everything. Pillar 5, fighter as character. Casual fans don't care about records. They care about stories. They want to connect with the fighter. They want heroes to cheer for and villains to root against. Your job as a promoter is character development, identifying the stories, and not just matchmaking. The key is finding authentic personalities, not manufacturing them. When we work with fighters, we don't try to change who they are. We amplify what makes them genuinely interesting. Every fight needs a story that gives casual fans a reason to care. David versus Goliath, Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz, redemption arcs, rivalries. These narratives turn athletic competitions into emotional investments. But even the best stories fall apart if your operations aren't flawless. Which brings us to the pillar that determines whether you look professional or amateur. Pillar 6. Operational excellence. In fight promotion, one operational mistake destroys credibility. Audio cuts out during the main event, you look amateur. Fighter misses weight, you look unprofessional. Broadcast glitches during the finish, you've lost casual fans forever. The difference between amateur and professional isn't budget, it's systems. We document everything: matchmaking processes, production timelines, run of shows, safety protocols, broadcast procedures, no exceptions. When all 6 pillars work together, something magical happens. Your unique product gets captured with cinematic production, creates viral content that drives multiple revenue streams, compelling characters, and executes flawlessly. That's when you stop being just another fight promotion. Here's what this means for you. Let me give you the complete framework in 30 seconds so you can screenshot this. Pillar 1. Product differentiation. What makes your fights unmistakably yours? Pillar 2. Production as product. Create emotional experiences, not just documentation. Pillar 3. Content that travels. Plan every fight for the viral 30-second moment. Pillar 4. Multiple revenue streams. Gate receipts alone will kill you. Pillar 5. Fighters as characters. Casual fans buy stories, not records. And Pillar 6. Operational excellence. One mistake might destroy credibility. Miss one pillar, you'll struggle. Miss 2 or more, you're probably done. That's the difference between the 10% that survive and the 90% that don't. Look, I just gave you the 6-pillar framework that took us years to develop and perfect. I'm gonna put this here at the description for you to download it for free. But understanding the framework and implementing it systematically are 2 completely different things. That's why I send detailed breakdowns, case studies, and real-world implementation strategies to my newsletter subscribers every single week. It's where I share the stuff I can't fit into videos, the actual step-by-step processes we use to build these fight leagues. And if you're serious about building something that matters in combat sports, hit the link in the description and subscribe. You'll get immediate access to framework breakdowns that most people will never see. And obviously, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the deep dives where I break down exactly how we implemented each pillar. And if you want to understand how celebrity and influencer-driven promotions are dominating combat sports these days, check out this video where I break down exactly why that approach is winning. See you there.